Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Paulina and welcome. Guys, so as you can see, the background is a little bit different today, and that's because I am currently in my mountain house. We decided to have a little getaway to the mountains, and I'm actually in my garden at the moment. And I thought, what better time to film something a little bit more personal, a little bit more intimate for you, which is the Q&A video. I was super overwhelmed with the amount of questions I received from you, so unfortunately I'm not able to answer all of them in this video. However, please stay tuned, because if you are not mentioned, your question is not mentioned in this video, it will be surely mentioned in another Q&A video that I'll be doing as soon as we hit 10,000 subscribers, which I'm hoping it will be very soon as well. Okay guys, so without further ado, I hope you're okay with the background, I hope you're okay with the noises. I just didn't want to miss this beautiful day in my garden, so let's get started. I have all the questions prepared on my phone, as well as some mimosa, because to answer some of the questions I really needed a drink, I'll be honest. I'm gonna try to be as honest and as sincere with you as possible. I'm surely gonna get a little bit vulnerable, but I feel like I want to be as open with you as I can, and I really want you to feel like you can do the same with me. Okay, so let's get started. Maria A is asking, I love your accent. Where are you from originally? Where do you live now? How many languages do you speak? Okay, so originally, I am from Poland. My parents are Polish and I was born here. However, my whole family actually resides in Canada and Germany, so we were basically spread around the world, and that's why I had to learn a few languages. So I speak Polish, obviously. This is my mother language, but I also have spoken English since I was a little girl. I also speak German, I also speak Spanish. I'm quite fluent in Spanish as well. I do understand Italian, but I don't speak it yet. I'm still learning, so scusa, sono idiota. But I'm really trying, and yeah, that's it. So it's 4, if I'm not mistaken. And I currently live in Poland. Due to the obvious situation, we were not able to move sooner. Akanksha, hey girl, is asking, I always thought you were from the US. No. But you are from the UK. No. How did you meet your fiance and where did you pursue law from? Okay, so first of all, I'm neither from the US nor am I from the UK. However, I did work in London, and I did spend a lot of time in the UK due to my father's travels, and also I had some exchanges there from school, so yeah. You're not that quite far from the truth. How did you meet your fiance and where did you pursue your law from? So first of all, he's not my fiance yet. However, the story about how we met is quite spicy, so let me just have a sip to tell you. Okay, so my boyfriend is from South Africa, and he works in the diplomatic field, and he came to Poland over a year ago to do his diplomatic training in Warsaw, in the capital of Poland. And there was a party, like a diplomatic party, an event that I attended to with someone else. And as soon as he saw me, we were not introduced to each other yet. Like, he didn't know who I'm with at the party, etc. And as soon as he saw me, he was like, hello, you look like my next girlfriend. And that's how it started. I changed my relationship, I changed my life, and I'm super happy now. So no judgment, girls and boys, but that's how it was. And the law, I pursue it from I studied in Poland, actually next to my hometown, but it was one of the best universities of law at that time, so I was super satisfied with it. And currently I do PhD from international law. Annie Wilkes is asking, if there was one scent you had to wear on a day when the world seemed to be falling apart, what would you choose? It's a very funny question, and I think I would go for something that's comforting but keeps me going at the same time, kind of like wine or mimosa, you know? I think I would go for Olympia. Eau de Parfum. Shima Suleiman is asking, what and where did you study? And if you were to keep only 3 perfumes, what would they be? So, as I already said, I studied law in Poland, and I still do my PhD here, based in Poland. If I move it to another country or not, I will decide as I go, so I don't know yet. However, I'm on the finish line, so probably not. And the 3 perfumes that I would keep would be obviously Olympia, something fresh for summer, maybe Chanel Chanson Fresh, and Montal Intense Cafe. Veritas Vincent is asking, if you could turn back time, what would you make different? Me, myself, would take school more seriously, especially math lessons, really. Okay, so I didn't really take math seriously either. I actually skipped math classes very often, but I don't regret that. I'm still here, and that's definitely not what I would change. What I would change would be definitely the decisions that I made in regards to men and my boyfriend. So cheers to that if you feel me. So, and I think some of you feel me. Okay. Anka Angst is asking, how old are you and where do you live at the moment? I'm 28 and currently we are still in Poland. How did you meet your boyfriend? I already answered that. Kids soon. To be honest, I'm not emotionally ready for kids yet, even though I know my partner would love to have kids. I must say that our life for the next few years will be mainly based on traveling, and I would rather be a little bit more settled to do that, so I don't think it's a great idea at the moment. Any videos in the future with your man? Probably. Tara Stevenson, congrats on 5K, thank you, and here are the questions. What are 3 fun facts about you? So the first fact is surely that I'm super OCD when it comes to cleaning. Everything around me, including myself, I'm super OCD. Another thing is that when I was 4 years old, my mom sent me to ballet classes because I was a chubby kid. And the third one is that I was in X Factor Poland. Of course, I didn't go through far and I didn't win. However, I did attend to music school almost my whole life, and I play piano and I sing, so I went and it was a great experience. What kind of car do you drive and what is your dream car? Actually, my eyes are running so bad. I think I'm having some allergy from the trees, but we'll keep going. Due to the privacy reasons and safety reasons, because you never know who watches you, all I'm gonna say that I drive a German brand car, and my dream car would be definitely Aston Martin Vanquish or Porsche Panamera in matte black. If your life was a movie, who would you want to play you? So obviously I think everyone would like to be played by someone pretty and cute, right? But I would also love to be played by someone with great acting skills, so maybe Frida Pinto? That would be nice. Naomi King is asking, how long have you been a lawyer? So I finished law school in 2015, so it was 5 years ago, and right after that I started working for corporate in one of the biggest international law firms, and also I started doing my PhD. So technically I'm still studying for my PhD, and that's basically what I do on a daily basis. So instead of going to courts, I do lectures for students. Kasia is Kate, and she's a Polish girl, so I'm just gonna translate the questions. When did you get into Perfume World? So I feel like I really got into it when I was a little kid, and that's mainly because of my parents. I remember when I was very small and my parents would have a huge display of perfumes in our bathroom and in their bedroom, so I would always sneak up there and play with those perfumes. And also traveling when I was little really made me love perfumes, especially Middle East. Like, I remember going to those little markets with my mom and buying perfume oils, and it was just a great experience. What perfume notes do you love and what perfume notes do you hate? So I definitely love vanilla, you know that already. I love jasmine and I love citrus notes. I also love coconut. And what I don't really like is licorice and patchouli. And musk, I'm not really that into musk, you know. What perfume would you never use? Definitely Mugler Angel. And what cuisine do you like? So I'm really trying to stray away from meat in my diet, to be honest. However, thanks to my partner mainly, I love Indian food. His mom cooks so great. Her biryani is to die for. But like the cuisine that I grew up with and that I love the most is actually Italian food. My mom used to cook Italian the most, and we used to spend a lot of time in Italy when I was little, especially Tuscany. So that's what I'm most into, to be honest. Not too much of a Polish food because it's very heavy and I have IBS, so not for me. Okay, Vicky is asking, where's your last name originate from? So guys, I'll be honest with you, Shaw is not my real last name. Actually, my last name is Polish/Balkanian, like it comes from that Polish-Croatian area. However, due to the, again, privacy reasons and not to put my parents' name out there, I decided not to disclose it. And Shah is actually the first letters of my boyfriend's surname, and that's what we came up with because it's really catchy in my opinion. So that's that. Mia Diaz is asking, what's the difference between you and your mom's fragrance preference? So my mom definitely prefers lighter scents. She's not really into Mugler fragrances. She doesn't like heavy stuff anymore. She used to when she was younger, but not anymore. She likes more rosy perfumes, very like classy and light. If you were not a lawyer, what would you have been? To be honest, I would definitely be a doctor, mainly because my whole family are doctors, everyone. So I guess it would be much easier for me to get into it and make a career in medical field. And yeah, that's it. Any perfume you don't wear anymore because of you had bad memories attached to it? Yes, I don't wear Chloe Eau de Parfum anymore and Versace, most Versace fragrances. Are you an introvert and extrovert or extrovert? I'm definitely an introvert. I keep all my heavy emotions to myself, and it's really hard for me to open up, like really. However, I really try to make people around me happy, so I'm trying to be as bubbly as I can. So I might come off as an extrovert, but in reality I'm definitely an introvert. So Ruby Price Ellen is asking, how did your love of fragrances begin? So I kind of touched on that already. It's mainly travels and my parents. TJ Yuliapko, I hope I pronounced it correctly. What made you start a channel? So that's the first question. So I'll be super honest with you guys, and I need a drink. So, as I mentioned previously, I worked for corporate. However, I was very unhappy in that job with the people there and also with the whole structure and you know, the whole system. And I was very unhappy there, which led to a lot of health issues because of a lot of stress that I had there. And I am still fighting with huge anxiety. So I started going to therapy, and actually my therapist recommended me to start something that would may become my job, that would make me happy at the same time, make me meet new people, etc, etc. So that's how YouTube started, to be honest. And also I thought about it before because I really needed something, because I'm very business oriented, and I felt like I really needed something that I could pursue from wherever I am in the world, because my partner's field of work is very fluid when it comes to moving. So I needed something that I could just do from wherever I am in the world, and that was just the perfect idea to start YouTube. And you know, I talk about what I love, so it's perfect. You mentioned you are now in Poland because of pandemic, but you will reside in South Africa. Do you bring all your perfumes with you? Probably yes. At least 90% of the things that I own I will bring with me. Any plans of going to these perfume conventions in the future and meeting perfumers and other influencers? Definitely, like, why not? You know, why not? I feel like it's a great fun, and I believe these are great people, and I would love to meet them in person. Who are your favorite YouTubers? So I don't really want to like drop names. However, I might tell you who are my favorites from back in the day that I still watch. So I've been watching these people for years and years, and that's Desi Perkins from the US, Stephanie Leder. She's so pretty and so hilarious. Like, Cardi Bible I really like as well, and from the UK I love Lydia Millen and Tamara Kanilic. She's so into fashion. They're mainly like beauty and fashion YouTubers, not so much perfumes, so yeah. Okay, Sarah Robinson is asking what's my next perfume purchase. So I'm definitely gonna explore more Montal perfumes. I already ordered Chocolate Gritty, and I'm thinking about the Wild Pears. So if you own Wild Pears, please let me know what you think of it. Ina Saed is asking, what are your plans for the future for the channel? So guys, again, I'll be super honest and super open. I'll still will surely pursue fragrance videos. This is how it started, and this is our community, and that will never ever change. I can promise you that. However, I would definitely like to expand on fashion and beauty and skincare videos as we grow, and also in the future I would really like to get into more spiritual side of things, mainly because I had a long journey, and there was a time in my life that I really needed help, and some more spiritual videos on YouTube really helped me. And if I and my experience and my thoughts can help even only one person, I think it's worth it. So I will definitely like to pursue that as well. Okay. Do you have other hobbies or obsessions along with perfumes? So perfumes is not really my hobby, it's more like a craving. But when it comes to my hobbies, I love skiing. Like I mainly grew up in the mountains, you know. So I was skiing since I was like 5 years old. And also I love scuba diving. I'm a huge water sports fan. I love water, and I'm a big scuba diver. I also love singing and dancing, especially bachata. Okay, Retika Sharma, and these are like the best questions ever. I mean, all of them are great, but these are like so cool. So Retika Sharma is asking, what's your star sign? I have a feeling that you're either a Leo or a Scorpio. Why would you think I'm a Scorpio? No. I am an Aquarius. I was born on 11th February 1992. And actually 11 is a very strong, powerful number when it comes to spirituality and numerology. So basically everything about me is very much amped up. So yeah, I'm very much of an Aquarius. However, I have Leo in my moon sign. So you're a little bit right. What's your signature scent and why? So I have Olympia and Dior Poison Girl Eau de Parfum, and I don't think this will ever change. What's your life mantra? If it comes, let it. If it goes, let it. So that's the words that I really try to live by and remind myself every time when the shit hits the fan, basically. What keeps you going? So I'm actually very good at self-motivating. I really push myself to do better and better and better. However, what really keeps me going is definitely yoga, meditation, and I want to make my mom proud. What's your dream destination? I think French Polynesia. Are you a mountain or a beach person? I think I know the answer. Yeah, I'm definitely a beach person, even though I'm recording from mountains. White or black? Both. Black for winter, white for summer. No makeup or makeup look? Definitely no makeup look. I can't be bothered, and anytime that I don't record or don't go anywhere, I wear no makeup. Okay. Next question is, how much money do you spend on perfumes monthly? So it really varies, and sometimes I buy a lot of perfumes, like in a batch, or sometimes I don't buy anything, so I really can't tell. I've never counted. So the next question is, how do you budget for expensive perfumes? So first thing that I do always is that I search on Google for the most legitimate website and the best price. So this is like my first step of budgeting. And the second thing is that I have a few streams of income and I just, you know, wiggle around them, basically. Okay, what are your thoughts on Tom Ford perfumes, especially the private blend? So I really love the scents, I'll be honest. I think they are beautiful. However, for the price point, I don't think it's worth it. It's more of a hype than the scent is worth itself, especially the Lost Cherry. Like, this is a joke. And I don't think they last long enough for me to like build my collection around them, you know? I'm not very happy with the longevity. Okay, the next question is from Sammy, and it says, are you religious? If so, what is your religion? So I wouldn't say I'm religious. I don't really agree with the construct of religion. I think it is mainly a human construct that had to be made at one point. But to me, we are here on this planet Earth to explore and not to stick to one particular thought form. If I were to associate myself with any religion, it would definitely be Buddhism. If anything, it would be Buddhism, because my thought process and the way I live and what I believe in is very much in that line. However, I'm definitely more spiritual than religious, if that makes sense. And the last question is, favorite perfume for brides? So I think there's a holy trinity for brides, in my opinion, and that's Mon Guerlain by Guerlain, Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel, and Delina by Parfums de Marly. Like, you cannot go wrong with these three when you're a bride. So guys, that's it. We made it to the end. I really hope you stuck to the end with me, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. It's a very special one for me, and I really hope I'll make it special for you too. And please don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram, where we have a lot of fun as well. And thank you once again for watching, and see you guys in the next video from my at-home studio, I think.